So let's move to the main discussion for tonight. Perhaps one thing that stands at the center of Nigeria's economy, which is the budget. Well, it also tells about how you and I as a Nigerian will live our life, because the monies and how it's going to be spent by government is determined by this document. It's a process of law. The 2018 budget has been laid before the two chambers of the National Assembly. Debate on the 2018 budget has been fixed for Wednesday, 16th May 2018, and lawmakers anticipate that the budget will be passed by Thursday, 17th May 2018. 10th of November 2017, President Muhammadu Buhari presented a 2018 budget of 8.612 trillion naira to the National Assembly. The 9.2 trillion budget is 410 billion naira higher than the 8.6 trillion naira appropriated into 2017. The joining of the 2018 budget has been filled with the usual disagreements, blame game, and delay. If you have been wondering why the document presented November last year is yet to be passed, here are some words from the authorities concerned. We hope it will help you make a sense of it all.
For the first time, we're trying to introduce a January to December financial year, a proper financial year. So we expect that when we submit the budget in October this month, the budget will be passed by December. That is our expectation. That's the engagement we're having with the National Assembly. So we can start implementing the budget from January.
You have to understand that we have changed the financial year. It's now running from January to December. So for us to begin to implement the budget, we must get it passed in good time. It cannot be as it were before.
It's our intention this year to pass the general budget along with the parastatals budget. And as such, parastatals as well should ensure that they do not also cause any delay, because we're not going to pass the general budget without the budget of the parastatals, because we gave them a deadline also for the parastatals to make sure that they've submitted their budget.
What are we debating about a document that is totally fictitious?
We have proposing that we're laying the budget finally on the 19th of April 2018, and hopefully we'll be passing the budget on the 24th of April 2018.
Well then, you've heard it from different angles, the executive, the National Assembly. So where are we? How difficult is it to pass a budget? What is it about the budget and the difficulty in passing it 6 months down the line? Well, it is not my word about the issues of regularizing the budget cycle. That is a vision and a dream of the executive arm of government, and the National Assembly said they keyed into it. So what happened? Just 6 months to the end of the year. So let's get a sense of what all this means from the issues of the data that we have and the analysis of it, and from the financial and the fiscal part of it. Tonight, I have two experts on this matter, respected nationwide, so you can make a decision for yourself as a citizen. Joining me from Chicago in the United States is an economist, a friend of the house, Mr. Bismarck Rwani. Another friend of the house is here with me in the studio, the co-founder of Budget, a company that makes sense of figures and the issues of budget. Seun Nigbinde. Both gentlemen join me tonight on the program. Thank you so much for your time on the program. Let me begin with you, Mr. Bismarck. Give us a sense of what all this means altogether for a nation that says it wants to regularize the budget cycle, financially speaking and economic-wise. What is the implication of this delay?
Well, the opportunity cost of the delay is that it's going to cause a lot of distortions and there'll be unintended consequences. But most important is that this budget, if it's approved today on the 15th of May, it is 6 months to the date when you will have to submit the budget for 2019. Now, what this leads to is what we call economic indigestion. You are going to consume what you are going to have to consume in 12 months in 6 months. The likely outcome is that there will be constipation and that the Nigerian economy will not be able to absorb it. So as a tool of economic management, it's important that we understand where we are coming from. We are exiting a recession, so time is of the essence. We need a stimulant to get things going. And because of the rush, and because of the political environment in which we are operating, the likelihood and the proneness to leakages and corruption and fraud is very high. So from all circumstances and all perspectives, you'll find that the delay is expensive, both in economics, both in financial terms, and both in moral terms of corruption.
So, Mr. Bismarck, you're talking, okay, we know you're an elite, you're an elite in terms of the workings. You're a boardroom man, you're an analyst in all sense. But an average Nigerian man watching you from Otukpo or from the village of Ofa or from someplace in Benue State and all around the country, what does this mean for them? Putting food on their table, break it down for us. Financially, what does it mean for the pocket of an average Nigerian citizen?
Let me tell you exactly. The federal government is responsible for 55% of economic activity. In all of these states, the states have passed their budget and spending has started. But the federal government is critical because we have what we call fiscal dominance. If this budget, since it has been delayed, it has meant that economic activity has been kind of tightened, economic activity has failed, and therefore the consequences, unemployment, and unemployment followed also by inflation. When inflation and unemployment are added together, you have a misery index. And the data that has come out recently has shown that even food inflation itself has started spiking up. But everything is moving in the right direction. But it could have been better if we had passed this budget 6 months ago. It would have been better if we had passed this budget in January, so that as we head towards the political environment of campaigning across the country, people will not be tempted to put their hands in the till as they usually do, even under normal circumstances.